Mhm.
All right, good afternoon. We are here for midweek chat. We chime in every week. At least I try to chime in every week and tell y'all something good. Well, today I got a guest. All
I
right.
have a guest on today, Mr. Kevin Williams with
All right,
Team
good
Vision
afternoon. We
Media.
are here
What's
for
going
midweek
on, Mr.
chat.
Kevin?
We
Talk to
chime
us,
in
sir.
every week.
Bridget, listen,
At
I'm
least I
doing
try to
better than
chime in
some and
every
better
week
than most. How
and tell
about
y'all
that?
something good. Well, today I got a
How
guest.
about
That's
that?
what I'm talking about. I have a guest
That's
on today,
exactly what I'm
Mr.
talking
Kevin
about. Well,
Williams
listen,
with Team
we are just
Vision
here to kind
Media.
of chat
What's
it up.
going
Normally,
on, Mr.
on this
Kevin? Talk
platform, I
to us,
just come
sir.
every week
Bridget,
for a few
listen, I'm
minutes and
doing
kind of
better
just
than
talk
some and
about
better than most. How
whatever's
about
on my
that?
mind, whatever's going on, and
How about
That's
that?
what
acclimate the
I'm
people
talking
to some
about.
information. And of course,
That's
we're gonna do
exactly
the
what I'm
same
talking
thing
about.
today.
But
But
listen,
before we get
we are
started, I
just
want
here
to
to
make
kind of
sure
chat
that
it up. Normally,
those of you
on
that
this
are chiming
platform,
in,
I
that
just
you
come
share
every
this
week for a few
um,
minutes and
we're
kind
going to
of
be
just
talking
talk
about some
about
good stuff. Who
whatever's
knows
on
what's
my
going to come
mind,
up?
whatever's going on.
Um,
And
so
we want
acclimate
to
the
make
people
sure
to
that
some
you are
information. And
tuned
of course,
in.
we're going to do
Share
that
this with
same thing today.
somebody
But before
that
we get
that
started, I
may
want to make
need
sure that
some
those of
encouragement
you that are
today,
chiming in,
that
that you
may
share
need a
this
spark
we're going to be talking
today.
about some good stuff.
And
Who knows
we're
what's
going
going
to
to
just
come
share
up?
some stuff that I think will be
So
beneficial
we
to
want to
you
make
as
sure that
business
you
owners,
are tuned
entrepreneurs,
in.
and the like.
Share this with
So
somebody
what I want to do
that
first
that
is
may need
some encouragement today.
have
That
Mr.
may
Kevin
need
to
a
just kind of
spark
talk to us a few minutes.
today.
All of
And
us have a
we're going to just
story.
share some stuff
I'm an
that I
entrepreneur,
think will be
business owner,
beneficial to you as
likewise.
business
Kevin
owners,
is also an
entrepreneurs, and the like.
entrepreneur and a
So
business owner. And
what I
also,
want to
we
do
are
first
colleagues
is
serving on the same
uh,
leadership team with the Collin County Black Chamber of
have
Commerce.
Mr. Kevin to just kind
So
of
if
talk
you
to
are
us a
not
few
a part
minutes.
of the Collin
All
County
of us
Black
have a
Chamber of
story.
Commerce, you definitely
I'm
want to
an
get connected.
entrepreneur, business owner.
So we'll talk about that
Likewise,
later. Kevin
but
is
all of
also
us
an
have a story
entrepreneur
about how
and
we
a
got
business
started
owner, and
doing what we're
also we are
doing. And
colleagues
so
serving
one
on the
thing
same
Kevin
leadership
and
team
I
with the
both
Collin
have
County
in
Black
common,
Chamber of
we're from
Commerce.
Arkansas.
So
So
if you are not a
we're
part
natives of
of the Collin County
Arkansas,
Black
and we're
Chamber of
transplants
Commerce, you
here
definitely
in
want to get
Dallas,
connected.
Texas,
So we'll
DFW
talk about
area.
that later.
And so I want
But
you to
all of
talk
us
to
have a
us.
story
What's the
about how we
story?
got started doing what we're
Where did
doing.
Team
And so
Vision
one
Media come
thing
from?
Kevin
Where
and
did
I both
Kevin
have in
Williams
common
come from?
Arkansas.
To us.
What's the
So
story? Well, I know
we're
it's the
natives
school.
of Arkansas,
Well,
and we're
before I even
transplants
share the
here
story,
in
let me set
Dallas,
the
Texas, DFW
set the
area.
tone.
And so I want you to talk to us. What's the
I love
story?
Arkansas,
Where
but I'm
did Team
struggling with those
Vision Media come
Razorbacks. So
from? Where did
I don't know what's
Kevin
going on with
Williams
them
come from?
with those
To us,
hogs.
what's
But
the story?
anyway,
I know it's the school.
let me just before I even share the story, let me pinpoint to 2016 because everybody likes to know. I love Arkansas. How did I get into the speaking realm and things of that nature? I don't know what's going on. 2016 with those hogs. But anyway, joined Toastmasters International in Little Rock, Arkansas. And it was it's 2016 because everybody likes to know High Noon Toastmasters. Like to know how did I get into the speaking realm and things of that nature. So in 2016, Friday at 12 noon, I little did I know International that that particular Toastmaster club, and it was a very club called the High Noon Toastmasters, and they call it High Noon. You had a lot of people because there. We met every Friday at 12 noon, whether it was a humorous speech. Little did I know, the different types that particular Toastmaster club speaking was a very, the different types of distinguished Toastmaster club. Like things that they do people in Toastmasters. Winning to give you an opportunity to win. It's a humorous speech. At this particular, the different types I was about 3 to 5 months into speaking. And they had different types of speaking championship or public speaking contests. Things that they do the international Toastmasters contests to give you an opportunity to win. That particular year is at this particular Toronto time. Canada. I was about 3 to 5 months you make it to Toronto, Canada. And they had their other 99 public speaking contests who beat out the international 20+ thousand Toastmasters and those worldwide, that particular year is going to be held in Toronto. I had enough time, and so if you make it to Toronto, Canada, and you're going to be with the other 99 participants, and it was interesting how 20+ thousand level because Toastmasters the year before worldwide there was another guy who went and I signed up for DC because that's what I had enough time international speaking. I signed up for it, and his name was Chris, and so Chris on the club signed up for it also. And it was so interesting how I won on the club. I came in first place. The year before, came in second place. There was another guy who. So the next all the way to DC, going to the area of the international state of Arkansas, and his name was Chris. And whoever wins that signed up for it also on to regional. And so on the club level, you go. I came in first place. So on the area level, so the next step. I came in first place, the area level, and which is unfortunately Chris came in second place. And so, and whoever gets first or second place that go on to regional, and then regional, and of course Chris congratulated me. So on the area level, my club, I came in first place, kind of prepping me for the regional. Unfortunately, so Chris came in second place, and that's how I got introduced to Craig Valentine. No first or second place, and I segue into him. I was going to go into regional a little bit, and of course, Chris now preparing for the regional in Mississippi, and my club was kind of prepping me for the regional. So they were time, and that's how I got introduced my wife to Craig Valentine. She went, and I said, and I'm ready. I'm like literally a little bit ready, Bridget. So now I'm preparing for the regional. But there's a saying in Mississippi, what got you here, I get there, get you there. At the time, and so Randy, who's my wife today, did my story. She went with me. And I'm ready. I knew I'm like literally ready. As a matter of fact, I had already saw myself walking. But there's a saying on the stage, what got you accepting my plaque here, and I'm now mentally preparing to get you there to go to Toronto, Canada. And so when the judge came back, he said, "My winner is for the regional." I knew I had a world-class speaking contest. Matter of fact, I had already saw myself walking on the stage, my way up to the stage, accepting my plaque, and I'm now mentally out of Memphis, Tennessee, to go to Toronto, Canada.
Oh, wow.
And so when the judge came back, he said, "And the winner is Bridget." How would you have felt that world-class speaking contest,
especially if I was on my way to the stage,
man, I probably would just pass to the stage. Nolan, that entered my mind, but Tennessee. I didn't pass out, but I was devastated, and I was like, I'm done. I mean, like, how would you have felt at that moment? And it brought me back,
especially if I was on my way to the stage. Man, I probably would just passed out.
See, Nolan, that entered my mind, but I didn't pass out, but I was there. I got there by now. I was like, I'm done. I mean, like, how did this man beat me? And it brought me back to what I was saying. What got me there to here won't get you there. So the lesson learned is that Nolan, I won because Nolan needed to start telling my own story. And even I got there by Wendy shared me at the time. She said, "Babe, you." And so you have a message that got me to the world. Wasn't going to get me. And when she said that, I thought about the lesson learned is that all the message is a mess that has aged. And even my Wendy shared me that time. She said, "Babe, that's all the message is. It's a mess with age. You have a message that matters to the world."
And we all get that.
And when she said that, I thought about the word message. All the message is a mess that has aged. I reached out to Valentine because that's all the message is. It's a mess 1999 World Championship of Public Speaking.
And we all get
Jordan Toastmasters in 98. So I remember and he won the World Championship of Public Speaking in 99. And he had a list. I reached out to Craig Valentine because Craig Valentine was a 1999 World Championship of Public Speaking. Then he joined Toastmasters in 98 and he won the World Championship of Public Speaking and strategies of speaking. And he had that particular year, I went on to speak to like 30 different businesses, companies, and organizations. So what better person to say I've been running my mouth ever since how to speak than Craig. And so
well, listen. That's how we
learned the tools and strategies of speaking. And so that particular year, I went on to speak to like 30 different businesses, and companies, and
came up to me and started running your mouth. I always like to say I've been running my mouth ever since. But I want to kind of just, well, listen, I want to unpack that a little bit because I think it's important. I was that number one, first you allowed that chamber of 2023, and you didn't consider it. You came up to me and started running your mouth. Things that people find it difficult to do. But I want to kind of just, they face back together a little bit because I think but it's important in business, number one, you allow that opportunity to you have to be able to do that. And you didn't. And there are going to be times I remember a friend of mine that's one of the told me one time I had a pen to paper. I have pen to paper. Is they find it difficult to pick up one of the events you're going to be a part of. They face back together in November and keep it moving. But I had this event for several years where it started out entrepreneurship workshops. You have to be able to do that. And there are going to be times I remember a friend of mine told me one time I had so there was one place that I went to, and it was one of the events you're going to be a part of. And so in November, just about, I had this event, I guess 30 minutes or so. I was like, this what we're going to do. We're going to pack this stuff up. We're going to go to lunch and we're going to call it a day. Doing this, and she was like, I just would have just. So there was one place that I went to, but the thing of it is, I see something. And so I know in order to get there, I can't stop. I have to keep going. I guess 30 minutes or so. I was like, no, this is what we're going to do. Pack the gift that you have. We're going to go to lunch and we're going to call it a day.
notice. And she was like, I just would have just passed that. I wouldn't have been able to keep going. I said, but the thing of it is, I see some message being a mess. I know in order to get there, I can't stop. I have a story. But can we embrace that story? You have to know and really internalize the gift, articulate and that story to help somebody else, because that's what it's all about. And then because none of us get there just with a silver spoon in our mouth. You know, so we have to being a mess, some ups and downs, some ins and outs, some failures. But can we embrace that story in order to get to that place where we authentically thrive, articulate that story to help somebody else? Because that's what it's strategies. Because none of us get there just with a silver spoon in your mouth every single. So we have to have some ups and downs, determine what our tools are, failures. We definitely have to have a strategy in order to get to that place where we begin to thrive. In just that little bit, you already giving us some tools and strategies. Well, you know me, I'm an observant kind of analytical person. So at the end of the day, everything we listening to those determine what our tools are, and definitely have to have about some of the tools and strategies that you have used in developing just that little bit. You already, giving us some stuff, especially recently, because you know me, I know that you've had a lot of amazing kind of analytical person. So at the end of the day, I was just listening to those elements. And so talk about some of the tools and strategies that you have used
at the time when
in developing your speaking abilities and what that's done for you, especially recently, because I know that you've had a lot of amazing engagements and opportunities here in 2023.
I don't know how many years ago I heard him say this. The thing was when Jay said at the time when we were living in, sometimes you got to go where you can grow. I knew because he started in Charleston. I knew it was time to do something. He knew. And I remember what God had given him. I don't know how many years to be on a bigger playing field. But I remember it couldn't happen there. So that's how he ended up. Sometimes you got to go where Texas, and he started in Charleston, West Virginia, house, and so he knew. I remember that, and I told what God had given him. It's time for us to go. Need to be on a bigger playing field, and it just couldn't happen there. So that's anything else. How he ended up. We just being complacent, Texas, and she fought it. Birthed the vision. She fought it for. Potter's house, and so 2 years. I remember that, and then I just said, "Look, my wife." I said, "It's time for us to go. We have." I just said, "Look, we may have to just here, so drive the distance to see each other, but I'm out of here." And she, I'm like, "Babe, I want you with me. I want you to go, but if you just gotta just keep going." And then I just said, "Look, you're gonna have to fly in to see me in Dallas. I'm gonna have to fly back down here to Little Rock. We may have to I don't drive the distance. Yes, she is my wife. I'm out of here. But when it's time to I'm like, babe, happen, I want you with me. I want you to go. I'm just the kind of person like you just gotta just keep we can do what we can, but I gotta have to fly in happy because I knew that what I could bring into the DFW marketplace. Yes, she is my wife. But when it's time to make something happen. We came up here. I'm just the kind of person like, and we already knew that we can do what we can. We're going to be in, but I got to make this thing happen because I knew that what I could bring into the DFW market. And I let her have that piece of it, like because it was June of last year. Just need someone to lay our head. We came up a corner, right? So I already knew that the first 2 years, finding the right type of apartment, we figure out where we was going to plant our flag. That's what you had to do anyway. And I let her have that piece of it, like because we're going to go back Friday. We just need someone to lay our head. So while we were up here, I just happened to. So I didn't want to deal with commerce. Finding the right type of apartment. Black Chamber popped up. You could do that. That's what you like. They were going to be having a business connection. While we were up here Thursday, and I said we're going to this because in Arkansas there's no Black Chamber of Commerce. So while we were up here, I just happened to not even a crack Black Chamber of Commerce. Oh, nothing. And Collin County Black Chamber popped up. So we went and we fell in love with the people. We fell in love with the culture that Thursday. And I said, we going to this because in Arkansas there's no Black Chamber up here, and I didn't know in Arkansas in July the chamber not even a crack or a credit. I was a little bit salty, nothing. But so we went. People got to take a and we fell in love with the people. We fell in love with the culture. 1 month and of course we went back to Arkansas. And in July we moved up here, and I didn't know that in July the chamber takes a break. Once again, fell in love salty. The people fell in love with the culture. And so I was trying to figure out how could I be a part of the chamber out of 12 months, the skill set I have to the chamber. So I just kept going to the chamber. The chamber was doing chamber events, and we got to end the year. Once again, fell in love December. The people fell in love. And I met with the. And so I was trying to figure out how could I be a part of the chamber. And we met at Starbucks. Skill set I have to the chamber that I could, and so I just kept going to chamber events, and it was towards the end of the year. It was in December. Yeah, I got to get. And I met with the at the time was the president, but they could be the outgoing. She said, but I can't make no promises. And we met at Starbucks. Now this is new administration, but I will pass along your information. I said, and I like to volunteer these skills. So January rolled around, and you all had a chamber event at that time. I was in because they could use you. She said, but I can't make no promises. It was cool because, that's new administration, but I will. But it was pass along your information. I said, and then I remember in February, so January, you all were interviewing for social media director, chamber event. And at that time, I was in a did that interview with you all with the chamber, and wow, it was cool. I knew I was going to get it, but it wasn't just waiting to hear the confirmation to get in the door.
Right.
And then I remember in February, you already interviewing for I became the social media director for the Collin County Black Chamber.
Absolutely.
It was because of the chamber. And I wowed you. I knew I was going to get it. I was just waiting to hear the confirmation, but I already know Metroplex. So you live in another state that's a big.
And
sure enough, I became the social media director for the Collin County Black Chamber.
Yes.
There is something. It was because of the chamber. It's not about this is what I want people, whether you live in a DFW,
right? Absolutely.
Metroplex, or you live in another state that's a big. Whatever year they was established, they have proved the test of time. But if there's something that you can give to that chamber, it's not about what the chamber. You need to join a black chamber. I'm not going. The chamber is not on trial. Whatever year they was established, they have give whatever the test that you have to the chamber. But if you're new to the, you're going to grow in the process.
Absolutely.
And that's all I did. To join a black. I gave a skill set. I'm not going that I knew people would need it. You need to join. And it was in the industry of network whatever the skill set you have your elevator to help them. So what I noticed in that industry that and that's all I did was came in and disrupted. I gave a skill set. I'm a disruptor that I knew people would need.
There you go. And that's that's what it's all about. And like I said, that connection is what I noticed in that industry that it has been the norm for the longest.
And
it was, it was immediate chemistry as it relates to just a business connection. There you go. And that's what it's all about. Like I said, so I was like, is what kind of set things off. And here again, I'm always just observing talent. You had my vote, and it was, it was like, we need immediate chemistry as it relates to just a business connection. Volunteering, and we started talking, and it just flowed. So, but it's for somebody who has a passion to work with people and to see the opportunities. Because here again, I was like, these are skill sets that otherwise probably wouldn't have been noticed. Volunteer is not for everybody. Had you not stepped up,
but it is for somebody.
Let's say I want to do this, but so it's a win-win situation because it brings exposure to work with your business and to see the opportunity. Because here again, to go to another level. These are skill sets that otherwise probably wouldn't have been noticed about what's happened and what is still happening as a result of you becoming our social media. I want to do this, and so it's a win-win situation because it brings everything that Kevin just said. If you're not connected and you're a business owner to go to another level, and so we are definitely in North Texas excited about what's happening. You need to get still happening as a result. You can definitely go to the website at ccblackchamber.org. You can get ditto everything that Kevin just said. We have some amazing. You're not connected and you're a business owner in the DFW Metroplex. Listen, especially in North Texas for Collin County, you need to get connected. And so you can definitely go to the website at ccblackchamber, solidifying some things that are happening. So we have some amazing things going on there, and Kevin is at the heart of it, and we are excited to partner and collaborate with us to help make it happen. So that's awesome. Now, and so I was just in a meeting. We have my event, Pen to Paper, solidifying some things that, and of course, you're going to be talking about, how to increase your ability to articulate, maximizing articulation. And I know you have a specific set of criteria that you're going to be talking about. We have my event, Pen to Paper, somebody. I would say three main things you're going to be talking about, communicating when they're in public, when they're meeting your ability to articulate. Three main things for entrepreneurs, maximizing articulation, give them, and I know you have a specific set of criteria that you're going to be talking about. Make sure that you convey. If you had to give somebody, I would say three main things when they're communicating, when they're in public, when they're meeting people. Three main things for entrepreneurs, business owners that you would give them as some highlights
for when you're communicating with people that you want to make sure that you convey or that you articulate.
The focus should be on the person that you're talking to, not the first one. You folks trying to figure out how can you get in real fast what it is that you do. Networking events, it's going to create a disconnect. So you focus. And I mean, I'm always like having the focus should be on the person that you what it is that you do, not you. The more I have you figure out how can you, the more I can learn real fast what it is that you do. Truly, it's going to create a disconnect based on what you're sharing. So. I'm extracting information, having a genuine interest in the second thing is I'm going to talk to you. The more I have language that you understand, the more I can learn about most how people who go to networking connect with you are talking based on what you're sharing with me. Like I was at a networking event, so I'm extracting information. I met this young lady. And the second thing is, the conversation always goes like this. So, what is in a language that you understand? That's customer. I am most holistic people who go to networking events practitioners are talking in industry language. Like I was at a networking event. What'd you just say? And I met this young lady, and of course the conversation always goes like this. What is it you do? What that is? Said, what she should have said, holistic is Kevin. Wellness. You know how life can stress you out, and it causes your back to be tense. It causes knots in your back. What is I'll give you the experience of moving all those knots. What she should have said, Bridget, is Kevin.
Right.
You know how life can stress you out. All you need to say. And it causes your back to be like tense. These big words. It causes knots in your back. The industry that you are in. I'll give you the experience. And we like to use all those titles. I'm the founder of so and so. Don't nobody care you the founder. Like what did that have to do with you helping me?
Simple terms.
But we like, what can you do for me? Use these big words and nobody. So the second thing is, and we like to use customer titles, not industry. I'm the founder of. The third thing is, you the founder. Follow up. What did that have to do with you helping me? Follow up.
Right. What can you do for me? Yeah.
You beat out 95% of people. Yeah. So the second thing is, start using more customer language, not industry language. The third thing is,
that's major. I say follow up and follow through. They first cousin. That's it. And you need to work them everywhere you go. That needs to be a part of your curriculum. And you're so right about the language. And that's one of the things that I've learned as a consultant is to use basic fundamental terms. I say follow up and follow through. They first cousin. Trying to teach, you need to work them or teach everywhere you know or share. That needs to be a part. You're speaking of language. Everybody. You're so right about the language, and that's one of the things that I've learned. And so when you do that, it's more impactful. People learn more and they go further because they understand what's going on. But when we use these terms that people have no idea what it means, you're speaking a language that everybody, even at the end of the day, how does that help me? And so when you do that, it's what it is that people learn more and they go further because they understand what's going on. What are maybe two, three types of people have no idea what it means? Say that may have a definition as entrepreneurs, business owners. You need to at the end of the day, how does that help me? I would say types of experiences and what it is that I need you to do for me. And the other thing I would say, what are maybe two, three types of people that
so you never have to get
would say that
that's what you need to be prepared.
Entrepreneurs, business owners, you need to always be prepared for, or I would say types of experiences you've had with different types of people.
So whether I'm talking to you one-on-one, I stay ready. Always stay ready. So if they are given the opportunity for you to speak to the audience, majority of people that are I stay ready. That is a mindset always getting ready, and I stay ready. That's the reason why So whether I'm talking to you one-on-one, I stay ready because I never have to worry about. If they are given the opportunity for you to speak to the audience with the mic, I think
it's important too.
I stay ready.
Because that's so true.
That is a mindset that I have, and that's
you have a process. You will always be ready.
I like really dominate.
That's number one. Number two.
Because I never have to worry about getting ready. I stay ready.
A lot of people at networking events. And the other thing I think is important too, because that's so true. Here's the thing: if you're really serious, you have a lot of times you will always. I've followed up with people; they never respond. That's number one. Number two, and so that let me know that they come to know that they weren't really serious. A lot of people at networking events go to the next level because people like yourself and I, we have processes. Here's the thing: if you're really serious about, because a lot of times with you what it is, I've followed up with people. They never respond. we're not just blowing smoke, right? So that let me know this is actually what we say we can do. And if you tell us that you want to to the next level, then we're going to connect people like yourself and I, because we have processes in place. So when we share a problem, when we share with you what it is that we can do for you, we're not just blowing smoke on a consistent basis. And you can't let that be what we say we can do. And if you tell us that you want to connect, still leave a lasting impression with those individuals because we follow up, and they probably didn't expect. There are a lot of people who are. At some point down the line, you know, you have to continue to do what you do on a consistent basis, and you can't let that be. Well, by that time, you know, they got to really help me remember. I think because they didn't respond when I reached out with those individuals, because what do you know, kind of see in that vernacular. So at some point down the line, you know, sometimes I heard back from people attend a lot of those, I met you at so you remember me. Well, by that time, you know, they got to really help me remember because they didn't respond when I reached out. But
so I have a time.
What do you know, kind of see in that vernacular in that arena?
And after that,
especially
I shut it off.
Events, because I know you.
The problem is that people always meet that one person that they hit it off with. People make the minimum, the maximum, and 40 minutes later they still hitting it off with them.
Right.
So I have to walk out of there with just one contact. And so when you make your minimum, your maximum, after that, and it don't work out for you, that's the reason why. The problem is my goal, if there's 50 people there, one person I need to go through 20. And 40 minutes later, they still hit it off. And out of 20,
there you go.
So you walk out of there with just one contact. And so when you make your minimum, your maximum, 10, and it don't work out for you, that's the reason why. Through my process, my goal, if there's going to end up doing there, I need to go through 20.
So you can always convert that way.
Yes, and out of 20,
another thing I've tried to do
10
is to get 2 or 3 people together. If some people are, you know, at
communicate
a table,
back with me, and out of
I may just go and talk to that whole table.
5 is going to go through my process.
If they have cards, I'll take cards, or you know, we'll trade QR codes or whatever the case may be. So you can always convert that way. And you know, another thing I've tried to do, you know, and so is to get 2 or 3 people together. I do e-blast. Some people are, you know, at a table. Sometimes I'll do a personal message. They just go and talk to that whole table as well as a follow-up. And so if they have cards, I'll take cards, or you know, we'll trade QR codes or whatever the case may be. But presenting your point, articulating and things of that nature. You know, now I know you don't see a whole lot of. I do e-blast now today, but a lot of times I do a personal message and text them in these events, as well as follow-up. Don't y'all take this. Here again, don't take this light that this is how you gonna be in November, because it is not. Presenting yourself and articulating and things of that nature. He is engaging. Now, I know I'm on my medicine right now. Hype right now today, but now he can. One of the things I do like about these events, presentations, he's engaging. He's gonna engage you as don't take this light that this is how you gonna be in November, because it is not. It just makes it more impactful. And you know, he is engaging, and that's
I'm on my medicine right now.
And it makes them really think about. One of the things I do like about Kevin's presentations, he's engaging. He's going to engage you. We're just about the time here. We have about 3 more minutes. So the audience, what would be, just makes it more impactful. Some parting words or suggestions you would have for the audience today. Of course, we're going to be chatting again about some of the things that are being conveyed during those demonstrations. Motivation and conversation coming up next week. We're just about the time here. We got about 3 more minutes. But for today, of course, what would be? We just wanted to hit it for some parting words or suggestions you would have. But any parting for the audience today, of course.
Yeah,
I'm tell them again about some things on Tuesday nights.
Here's one.
Motivation and conversation coming up next week. So we'll be sharing with them about that. But for today, of course, we just wanted to hit it for a few minutes. We may be a little bit longer on Tuesday night. But any parting words, sir?
Yeah, I tell them how to consistency. Yeah, and what it is that you're doing as an entrepreneur or business owner. I want to see you. Prime example. Stop being. We never have to second consistent being inconsistent. If Walmart is open or closed.
Yeah, right.
You want to know why? You have to have consistency, very consistent in what it is that you're doing as the time that they're business on the time that they close. Prime example, and we only have to second guess. We never have to second guess with business owners and entrepreneurs. If Walmart is open or closed, you start off strong, but you never finish strong. And so we look for businesses and entrepreneurs who are consistent. The time that they open, if you go to my page right now, and we don't have to second platforms. There is a level of consistency with business owners and entrepreneurs. As a matter of fact, at the networking event that I hosted for, and so we look for businesses and entrepreneurs who are consistent in what they do. Lady came up. You go to my page right now on my social media platforms. There is a level of consistency of me putting content out there. As a matter of fact, she said, "You know how I know?" At the networking event that I hosted for for industry spheres, I said, "You're right. This you're right." Lady came up to me and she said, the second thing, I said, "Indeed I am." You gotta be, you gotta start being uncomfortable with being comfortable. Social media.
So you're right.
Your success is on the other side of your comfort zone.
I'm consistent.
That's right.
So every day I have to figure out, how do I stay uncomfortable? You gotta be, you gotta start being, because I don't want to be comfortable with being leads to complacency.
There you go.
Your success is on the other side of your comfort zone. If nothing else, those two things. Right. So every day I have to figure out, how do I stay uncomfortable and need to be heard. So every day can say, because I don't want to be comfortable. Comfortable with I am complacency. Comfortable with what I'm doing. I'm so inconsistent in what I'm doing. I think it's so much. I know I need to be doing more. Need and do it. Just do it. And if you can't do it, so someone can say, hire someone that can hold you accountable. The thing with entrepreneurship and people that are in business and they don't have like a team around them is that nobody's holding you accountable for your action.
Then do it.
It's not that.
Just do it.
And if you can't, you don't know what you're doing, but you need accountability. That's why that can hold you accountable. The thing with entrepreneurship and people up and down with weight loss in business, and they don't have like a team around them, somehow is that nobody's holding you accountable. It's because nobody is holding that person accountable. It's not that. It's
right. They're trying to do it themselves.
Yeah, I got a friend now. True story, Bridget. People. This dude is 5'6", up and down with weight loss, and for the past 4 months, he's saying he's gonna lose weight. Somebody finds him again, he gaining more than he loses. Nobody is 1 week it's a watermelon diet. The next week
they're trying to do it themselves.
Yeah, it's always something that is easy. And it don't make him uncomfortable. And I'm like, dude, hire a trainer. You need a trainer. He gaining weight off of you. It's obvious that this is an area that is next week is for you, and therefore. It's always something best that to hire the trainer now to get that weight off you. And it don't make them uncomfortable. Having a heart attack or a stroke, hire a trainer. And now you need a trainer to get that weight off because it's obvious that this is an area that is a weakness for you.
Right.
And therefore,
absolutely.
It's best to hire the trainer now to get that weight off you.
This is a prime example
having a heart attack or a stroke, and now you are forced to get the weight off.
You don't have notes in front of you. I didn't tell you what those questions were going to be. We just kind of shot from the hip. But the thing about it is, when you're consistent about what you do, you always concur. And you know where you are. This is a prime example because you know your craft, because I've asked you. That's one of the things today. You don't have no business on you. I didn't tell you what those questions were going to be. We just kind of shot from the hip. But the thing about it is, when you're consistent about what you do, you always have content. See, when you spring up a well, that's already talking to what you're doing, because you know that's already a problem. And so, that's one of the things when you see business owners who stumble and they that's one of the things that's fumble the ball an important element. Telling people you mentioned what they do, complacency, being comfortable. When you spring up a well, that's already feel like, okay, this is as far as I can go, but that's already a problem. And so, any further, that's as far as you will go. And so, you really have to be, that's one of the things that's such an important element. You mentioned complacency, being comfortable to do this every so often, and like, okay, this is as far as I can go. But if you don't assert yourself any further, that's not just as far as you will go. And so you really have to be in so many other things on your craft. You have to continue to hone it and work on it every day, right? Every day, and you'll never do this every so often. And again, I'm consistent to doing this every day because there's always somebody else doing it on another level. But at the end of the day, if you put the time in, and it's so many other things, and so you have to continue to hone in on that craft. Going to be an amazing conversation. You'll never reach the maximum, but you can always. I can't wait for that. But it has been an amazing time having somebody else today, Kevin, and just all the gems you drop, put the time with this calmness. I'm telling y'all, it ain't calm in person. I tell you, it's going to be it's like a conversation at Tuesday night. But when he live, it's a totally different concept. But it has been an amazing time having you on today, Kevin. And of course, we know you all the gems you drop. But just in case I'm telling y'all,
this is another learning lesson, especially when you are going on people's platforms and they're interviewing you, and they ask you, how can people reach you?
But anyway, tell them how they can contact you. Of course, we know you on social media.
You can reach me on Instagram. This is another learning lesson. Give a person, especially when you are going on people's platforms, a confused mind say no, but a clear mind say let's go. How you can reach me at teamvisionmedia.com. That's all you need. TeamVisionMedia.com.
You can reach me on Instagram.
I'm not going to tell you 13 different ways to find me, and then you don't use none of them.
Give a person one way to find you.
I was in my soul.
A confused mind say no, but
you like me. I said RichardMoody.com.
You can reach me at TeamVisionMedia.com.
You can email me too.
You need. TeamVisionMedia.com.
Oh, and my phone number.
I'm not going to tell you 13 different ways to find me, and then you don't use none of them.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? See, I pulled it on out there.
There you go. There you go.
You like me. I think
I need my medicine.
Hey, you email me too. But I want to close with this. And this is
my phone number.
My good friend.
I ain't calling.
Her name is Bridget Moody. And she says
y'all see what I'm talking about? See, I pulled it on out there. Right there.
She did.
The day I heard her.
I need my medicine.
I need my medicine. Right there at the end. I get it out.
But I want to close with this. And this is from my good friend. Yeah, this one right here, Bridget Moody, and she says all you gotta do is be quiet. No dream and without a team. When she would drop gems on you all day long. The problem with most people, y'all not picking them up. I got a pocket. I even have made a story out of that.
I'm done. That's a whole nother story, but yeah, I got
this one right here.
He got a pocket full of it. He will definitely pull it out. He pull it out even on me.
She would drop gems on you all day long. The problem with most people,
if you don't bring if you don't develop your own culture, baby, they will bring their own.
I'm done.
I don't know how many times I've seen people have
this, and
they go, man, I don't know what's going on with these folks here.
I'm telling you, he pull it out even on me.
But anyway, that's a training that Bridget does. If you don't develop your own culture, baby, they will bring their own.
I
don't know how many times I've seen people have business and they go, man, I don't know what's going on with these folks here.
So y'all need to get
culture. But anyway,
you hear what I'm saying?
That's a training that Bridget does. Open up your purses and your wallets because we are about to pass the plate.
This is just the beginning.
So go ahead and put your money in the plate.
You're gonna see more of this duo
Bridget and I
going forward.
Literally change the trajectory of your life.
Forced to be reckoned with. You hear what I'm saying?
I said that right. Open up your purses and your wallets because we are about to pass the plate of progress. So go ahead and put your money in the place.
This is what happens when we get together. Listen, I love it. I love it here. This is what you're going to experience at Pen to Paper 2023. And I'm going to just share on the screen here quickly. There is a special that we're offering. This is what happens when we get together. But listen, I love it. I love it here. This is what you're going to experience at Pen to Paper 2023. And I'm going to just share on the screen here quickly. There is one special that we're interested in Pen to Paper. Here, this is what I want to tell you. Anyone who's never been a part of Pen to Paper, that's today only. Within the next 24 hours, want to get in today. So for the next 24 hours, this is we're going to be sharing this 24 hours code MW. For anyone that is interested in Pen to Paper, here, this is what I want to tell you. You've never been a part of RichardMoody.com event to the store and register. You go to the events page and check it out. For the next 24 hours, and you want to add this code to your cart. This is 24 hours code MW an amazing chat, amazing MW chat. Entrepreneur, you want to enter that and check out when you go to RichardMoody.com and you feel like your business and register. Get into the events page and check it out. Go to the store and you want to have clarity about your vision. Then do you have good communication? And then is your collaboration amazing event? And I'm telling you, those three things, if those three things are in place, you can move to the next level. And the trajectory of your business will do nothing but climb and go up. Gonna ask you, so are you want to make sure you have clarity about your vision, registered for you have good communication, and then is your collaboration over the country. And I'm telling you, those three things, if those three things are in place, you can move to the next level. And the trajectory of your business will do nothing but climb and go upward. 15% discount. You want to make sure that you get registered for this event. And I'm telling you, we're coming with the goods. We have Kevin is going to be helping you to maximize your articulation. It happens. We have Elaine Ellison that is going to be talking about contracting and the opportunities for 2024. There are $1 trillion available. We're not nowhere. It's a 2-day event, and I'm telling you, we're coming with the goods. We have these money. Going to be helping you to maximize your articulation. We have Elaine Ellison that is going to be talking about business. That's her contracting. He's going to help you with your content creation, making sure you're marketing appropriately. Trillions of dollars. We got the goods for you, and I'm gonna help you get clear on your vision because we're gonna get you from revelation to manifestation. So get the code MW, and then we have Danny White to put that in the marketing guru and specialist. That's her business, that's her craft. Check out, help you with your content creation, making sure your marketing 15% discount off of your registration. We got the goods for you. I'm gonna help you get clear on your vision because we're gonna get you from revelation to manifestation. So get the code MW, share this with somebody. Put that in the on my YouTube channel later, so I'll share that section. So just in case you miss it, you can go back and you can get you a 15% discount off of your registration. That's today only, so you want to take advantage of it. So listen, for those of you that have chimed in, thank you for stopping by. Share this with somebody. It'll be on my YouTube channel later. Thank y'all so much for chiming in. So just in case you miss it, you can go back and you can get these gems. Get your
Stay world class, baby. Stay world class.
Jot this information down because here again, you can use this any
All right, good job. Good job.
We had a few people kind of popping in and out. All right. And I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for chiming in, and we'll see y'all next time. I'll put it on the YouTube channel and I'll put it back.
Stay world class, baby. Stay world class. And just send me the MP4 too, and I'll upload it on my platform.
All right, good job. Good job. We had a few people kind of popping in and out. And so I'll replay it. Once it downloads, I'll put it on the YouTube channel and I'll put it back out, and then that way you can grab it as well.
And send me the MP4 too, and I'll upload it on my platform.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang, I was gonna ask you, Bridget.
Yeah.
It was
when I think of it, I hit you up. I hit you up. I don't know what it was.
Was it something about the chamber? Something about the
Bridget? I don't even. I look every year. I barely remember my name.
I can't remember shit. I mean, okay.
What's your name? Puddin'. Ask me again. I'll tell you something. I was gonna ask you, Bridget.
When I think of it, I hit you
up. Like I said,
I hit you up. I don't know.
I'm trying to get into
was it something about the chamber? Something about the
Bridget? I don't even. I look.
Today, like I said, when they told me,
barely remember my name.
You know, if you certified through us, then
what's your name? Puddin'. Ask me again. I'll tell you something.
You know. All it is to do so, like I said, so I'm like, let me get this stuff trying to get in position. I got to run down to working on these my business. And today, like I said, when they told me, well, if you certified through us, then we'll do this. I was like, say less. I don't really want to move it. All it is just like having, to it is to do it. So I'm like, let me get this stuff done. And so, I got to run down to my bank. They have a branch right here in Greenville. So that won't take long. So I originated that when I was probably tomorrow, Friday, so I didn't take care of, so I can go ahead and knock this out. I don't really want to, but I am definitely because I just like having, like I told you, banking institutions. Kevin, and so but they have they got this contract coming up. They got this here. That won't take long. I'm just gonna run it probably tomorrow, Friday, and get that taken care of. I'm telling you, so I'm like I am said the other day, collaborating. Like I told you, because we is better than me. Kevin, and when we learn that, and my thing is, this contract coming up, make $8 in there about it all. I'm gonna take it, you ready? And so, I think it's going to be, I'm telling you, so I'm like we said the other day, collaborating, you can build relationships better than me, have somebody looking out for you. And when we learn that makes a difference. And my thing is, it's better to make $8 in there about it all. Director today. And so, I could tell. I think first he was to be, he was telling me all these things about, all the things that have the government requires, and it's a lot, and this and this and that. And I listened to him. I let him, I heard him out. And so, the guy, the executive, he got through talking about, all the things that, I could tell. He did a little bit of positive on the back. He was telling me all these things about Hispanic things that, and so government requires. When he got finished, I said, well, I certainly appreciate you. I heard him out. Background and that information. I said, but I did work. He got through talking about, all the things that, he did a little bit of positive on the backside. So I am well aware, Hispanic or something. And so, he the level of detail that they require. Well, I certainly appreciate you, providing me all that kind of stuff. So, that's the whole thing. I did work with people don't know who you are, what you possess, and what you have, and what your experiences are. They tend to assume. So I am well aware. And so that's one of the other things, the level of detail that they require. Make sure that you auditing and surveillance, that kind of stuff. So, that's the whole thing when people don't know who you are, because you don't ever know when you have and what your experiences are. And if you don't have it in there, if you're well, you don't have a clue. And so that's one of the other things. If you got information in your will, make sure that you, even if it's just your industry, but as much as you can know about what it is that you're doing. With mine being administration, because you don't ever know when you're gonna have to pour something out. That goes across a lot of different areas. And if you don't have it in there, if your well is dry, I think by the time we finish the conversation, if you got information in your well, he was pretty confident. Even if it's just your industry, but as much as you can know about what it is that you do. With mine being administration, we got a sister who is in the seat of, that goes across a lot of different areas. And so that's a good part. I think by the time we finish the conversation, that'll be the next thing to kind of, tap into. He was pretty confident that I knew that I was doing relationship with those guys.
That's good.
So, So that went well.
I'm going
we got a sister who is in the
there's
seat
a couple of groups I'm in
doing the
that I'm an
administrative piece.
admin. I'm gonna create the pen and
That's a good
paper
part. So
event in those groups.
that'll be the next thing to
and
kind of,
also
tap
the,
into that too.
business
and
connection
build that relationship
in
with
those
guys.
groups. And then of course just on the chamber, just
I'm going
business connection on there,
to
but there's a couple of groups I'm in that I'm an
Okay.
admin.
Then
I'm gonna create the
I think
pen and
I did
paper
tag the
event
chamber. I
in
think when I
those
did it on
groups,
LinkedIn,
and
I
also
tagged the
the
chamber. Next time I
business
post it on my
connection
business page, I'm
in
gonna tag
those
the
groups.
chamber in that as well.
And then of course just
Just
on
so
the
that
chamber,
it
just the
reaches
business
people
connection on there. But
indirectly,
yeah.
but still it'll reach them. Because people
Okay.
they be paying
Then
attention.
I
yeah.
Like that one
think I
young lady
did
came to
tag
that
the chamber. I
think when I did it on
ribbon cutting
LinkedIn,
because she
I
saw it on
tagged the
social
chamber.
media.
Next time I post it on my
So
business
she was
page, I'm
going
gonna
to
tag the
something else, and
chamber
she's
in
like,
that
"Well,
as
I don't
well.
really feel like doing it."
Just so that
And
it
so
reaches
she
people
came to that event. So people
indirectly,
be
but
paying
still it'll
attention.
reach
So
them.
because people be
Rich,
really
let me
paying
ask you
attention.
this.
Like that
With
one young
business
lady came
connection,
to that
um,
ribbon
like
cutting
what's
because
the
she saw it
what
on
do you
social
want to
media.
do for this particular
So
business?
she was
Well, you
going to something
are
else.
you
She's
will
like,
you be
"Well, I
there?
don't really feel like
I'll be
doing
there.
it."
Okay,
And
what do
so
you want
she
to do
came
for
to that
this one?
event. So people be paying attention. So
I want to kind of do
Rich,
a
let me
little
ask you
bit
this,
along the lines of what
with
we did
business
at Ford's
connection,
Garage, because I think that was super
like what's
interactive.
what do you want to
but we
do
don't
for
necessarily
this
have to
particular
do
business?
well,
That one?
every
Are you
time,
will
but
you
I
be
think
there?
that helps
I'll be
because
there.
it
Okay,
helps to steer
what do you want to
people.
do for this one?
And I'm not sure how Sean did, but
I
however he
want to
did it,
kind
it
of
went
do a
well.
little bit
But
along the lines of what we did at
give
Ford's
these people
Garage,
some
because I think that was
some
super
wristbands. So
interactive.
I got
Yeah.
more wrist. I got more
And
wristbands.
we don't necessarily have to do
We'll come up
that
with a
one.
couple of
every
things.
time, but I
Okay.
We'll
think
have
that
about
helps
3 different
because
segments of
it
10
helps to
minutes,
steer
right?
people.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how Sean did, but however he did it, it went well.
do it, doesn't
But
matter.
but instruct them
these
because we
people
got somebody now that sets up our food and all that. So I don't have to do none of that. I got more wristbands. That's awesome. We'll come up with a couple of things.
Yeah, I kind of
we'll
want to
have
do that
about
to
3
kind of
different
engage
segments
people,
of 10
and then
minutes,
of course we want to
right?
give people
Okay.
the opportunity to,
And we'll, we instruct them. You can do
I
it.
got some gift
Doesn't matter.
certificates to give
Okay.
away to
But
raffle
instruct them
off.
because we got
So I'm
somebody
gonna
now
do
that
one
sets
for
up
my
our food and all
services.
this. I don't have to do none of
Missy
that.
Lane
which-
wanted
Right.
to do
That's
one. I
awesome.
think she'll be there.
So
I need to reach out to
yeah,
her.
I kind of want to
and
do that to
then,
kind of engage people, and then
we
of
may
course, we wanna
have,
give
you know,
people an
one other,
opportunity to
giveaway of some
some sort. I got some
but
gift
then,
certificates to give away.
know,
The
the
major
raffle off.
announcements we
So I'm
have
gonna
is the
do
gala
one
for
for my
and
Right.
services.
Right.
Upcoming. Missy Lane wanted to do one. I think she'll be there.
Entrepreneur
So I need to
preparatory
reach out to
program, and
her.
so I'm
And
hoping,
then supposed to get with Danny
we
before
may have, you know, one
today
other,
is over.
giveaway
And
Okay.
she'll
of some
have that
sort.
on the website as well, so people
But
can
then,
start at least
you know,
putting
the
their
major
names on the wait
announcements
list
we
or the
have is the
interest
gala,
list.
of course,
Right.
Even if she doesn't
Right.
have the
upcoming,
registration open just yet, because we already
entrepreneur
got our
preparatory
space.
program, and
So I'm
and,
hoping
got
supposed to
our
get with
funding,
Danny
so we're
before
good to go on that.
today
Once
is
that's
down.
over.
That's ready to go.
Okay.
And she'll have that
Okay.
on the website as well, so people can
yeah,
start at
we got
least
some good
putting their
stuff
names
going
on the
on.
wait list or the
Okay.
interest list.
Okay. Mhm.
Even if she
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
have
I'll
the registration people in that,
and
because we already got our space. We can
and,
also, you know, we got our funding.
give
so
a
we're good to
registration
go
away
on
for a
that.
class.
Once
Once
we
we
get
get
our
our
classes
classes
set up,
Okay.
and once we name them,
so yeah,
and
we got some
apply
good
the
stuff
dates to
going
them,
on.
which I'm working on the
Okay.
grid,
Okay.
so I can pull everybody
Well, yeah,
together.
I'll-
Also, We wanna facilitators engage for the people in first that, and cohort of classes.
You know,
Mhm.
We
we
can
can
always,
also,
people can win, a
give a
registration
registration
away
to a
for a
particular
class
class.
once we get our
Okay.
classes set up.
Mhm.
So once we name them and
but
and
that's what
apply
we-
the dates
that's
to
what
them,
we
which
had,
I'm
got
working
some
on the
good stuff
grid,
happening,
so I
and,
can pull everybody together, all the
now we're
facilitators for
just,
the
you know,
first
here again, just
pushing our
cohort of gala.
classes.
Mhm.
We
But
can
I think
always,
that'll
intrigue
people,
people
so
can
we got
win,
quite a few
registration
registrations,
to
and
a
people are
particular
starting to,
class,
Okay.
flow in a little bit
Yep.
more. So,
Okay.
so
Cool.
that's what
Once I get
that's
with
where we
Danny,
at.
we'll
Got some
do
good stuff
the
happening.
other,
And get ready for the other
now
press
we're just,
release.
here again,
But I
just
was trying to
pushing
wait
our
until
gala,
Valerie, but I think that'll
confirm
intrigue
the
people. So
speakers.
we got
So
quite a few
I need to
registrations,
reach
and
back out
people are
to her
starting
and
to,
see what's happening with
flow
that.
in a
And
little
in
bit
fact, let me
more.
text her
Okay.
now.
Mhm.
So
And find out
once
what
I
the
get with
update
Danny,
is
we'll do the other
on that.
get ready for the other press
then I need
release.
to pull
But I was
pull the
trying to wait
team
until
together.
Valerie, confirm the speaker.
But yeah,
So just,
I need to reach
keeping it
back out
high
to her and
energy.
see what's happening with that.
Keeping
Matter
it
of
high
fact, let me
energy.
text her
Of course,
now
I have,
Mhm.
I have a
and find
speaker.
out what
You
the
have your,
update is
your microphone, whatever.
on that.
But keeping it high energy,
And
keeping
then I
people
need to
engaged,
pull the
keep
team
people
together.
talking,
Mhm.
challenging them to,
But yeah,
make
so just,
connections,
keeping it high
high energy,
get people's information,
keeping it high energy. Of course, I have, I have a speaker.
And then we'll have the ability for them to register on site.
But keeping it high energy,
so
keeping people
Sean
engaged,
is doing the President's
keep
Day
people talking,
only,
challenging them to
that night only. They can
make connections,
get that $75 special,
get people's
members,
information,
100 for
follow
non-members,
that kind of thing. So he's doing that,
and then we'll have the ability for them to register on site.
November, I think so. November.
Sean is doing the President's Day
business connection,
only,
which will
it will be that night only. They can, get that $75 special for members, 100 for non-members.
So he's doing that.
So let me make sure I get this right.
Until November.
This month,
November.
We'll be at
Business
our
Connection,
location,
will
but
be at
next month we'll be
Independent.
at Independent Financial.
And that's the one
Business
we're going to
Connections,
do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the day of giving. And then I believe Business Connection is gonna be our last.
So
event
let me make
for
sure
the
I
year.
get this right. Okay, cool.
Then our
This
next
month,
one will be our last,
We'll
of course,
be at
event is
our
going to be the
location,
gala.
but next month we'll be at
So
Independent
during
Financial.
that time, we'll be,
Business Connections.
Okay.
finalizing our, and then I believe Business Connection is gonna be our last program ready for the year. People,
Okay,
just.
cool.
Yeah, and then our next one will be our last, of course, event. So I don't know when Sean's gonna do that meeting.
Okay.
I'm thinking so during that time we'll be,
Okay.
finalizing our, getting our sometime the top stuff ready, our preparatory program ready, after Business Connection, in December, getting our budget together and all those kinds of things. So I don't know when Sean's gonna do that, but I'm thinking here again, and we're just trying to work through, our membership and kind of reaching out to people that have lapsed and that kind of thing, and people that are pending, after Business. So a lot of people are saying they're gonna renew. I got certificates and stuff out there that I'm going to send electronically. That she's just been sitting on. But and all of the plaques here again, and we're just trying to work through, our membership and kind of reaching out to people that have lapsed and that kind of thing, and people that are pending. Drop it off to her. So a lot of people are saying they're gonna renew. I got certificates and stuff out there. Just trying to make sure at the top of the year we got a clean she's just been sitting on, and all of the plaques, except for a couple. I have, and then we're just working on, trying to get some more funding. So if there's anybody who has diversity funds, I know her personally, and so just trying to make sure at the top of the year we got a clean slate. Nonprofit organizations who are serving the community. We're looking for those. I know Comerica, and then we're just working on, trying to get some more funding. So if there's anybody who has submitted us for a grant, so that's the grant we're going to utilize for our entrepreneur preparatory program grants. And so for nonprofit organizations, that's going to take us through the first year, the community, and we'll need another grant for, the second, so looking to help us need to continue to look for ones, and I think we'll be able to get it once we grant. So that's the grant we're going to utilize. Once Dan and I are able to, she's been busy, I've been busy, but once we can come together and finish working on, that's going to take us through the first year, like that, and we'll need another grant for, put some stuff together. Second, so we'll need to continue to look for funds, put on our page, and I think we'll be able to get it once we for the classes or add their names. Once Dan and I are able to, she's been busy, I've been busy, but once we can come together and finish working on these graphics and stuff like that.
Sounds good.
Put some stuff together.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get me a
and there'll be
facial.
some graphics to actually put on our pages so people know to go and register for the classes or add their names to the wait list. And then of course we'll start getting some commercials and cook a bite. I think I'm gonna make some Cajun cabbage today.
Really? Sounds good. Well, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go get me a facial.
All right.
This fucking facial. I'm coming over Bridget house now. All right, send me that MP4 when you get it downloaded.
And I will make some Cajun cabbage today.
Really? Damn. Okay. Fucking facial. I'm coming over Bridget house now. All right, send me that MP4 when you get it downloaded.
I will.
All right.
All right. Talk to you later.